right, let's sing If You'd Like to Read a Book. If you'd like to read a book, clap your hands. If you'd like to read a book, clap your hands. If you'd like to read a book, listen up and take a look. If you'd like to read a book, clap your hands. If you'd like to read a book, stomp your feet. If you'd like to read a book, stomp your feet. If you'd like to read a book, listen up and take a look. If you'd like to read a book, stomp your feet. If you'd like to read a book, say shh. If you'd like to read a book, say shh. If you'd like to read a book, listen up and take a look. If you'd like to read a book, say shh. This is our last session of 1, 2, 3 Read for the fall, unfortunately. But hopefully we'll be back in the winter after the holidays in January, and we'll do a winter 1, 2, 3 Read. But for today, we're going to read books about a specific holiday that's coming up. Do you know what holiday is coming up? It's a holiday where we talk about all things spooky. We go trick-or-treating. We dress up in costume. We sometimes have pumpkins that we carve and make them into jack-o'-lanterns. Do you know what holiday that is? It's Halloween. So we're going to read some spooky books today and do some spooky rhymes and magnetic stories, and I hope you have fun. But first, what letter does the word Halloween start with? It makes the H sound. Do you know what letter that is? It makes the H sound. It is the letter H. So letter H is our letter for today. Can you think of any other words that start with the letter H that make that H sound? So let's see, last week we did emotions for story time, and there's one emotion where we have a big smile on our face. We say we are what? We are happy. So the word happy starts with an H, and it makes that H, happy sound, right? The H, the H sound. Okay, can you think of any other words that start with the letter H that make the H sound? What do we wear sometimes on, well, what is this? What do we call this? This is our head, right? That starts with the letter H. But what do we wear on our head sometimes? We wear a hat. So we wear hats on our head, and it makes us happy, right? Those are 3 good H words. So think of any other words that you can, at home, that start with the letter H. So let's read some stories about Halloween. All right, let's sing Zoom, Zoom, Zoom. So let's put your arms up like this, and it goes zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you'd like to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we blow. Pick a Pumpkin by Patricia Tote. Pick a pumpkin from the patch. Let's see, there's a pumpkin patch. What's that? It's a scarecrow. Tall and lean, or short and fat. Vivid orange, ghostly white, or speckled green might be just right. You see a speckled green one? Right there. They come in all different colors. Pumpkin snugly in your arms, wheel a wagon through the farm. Stop for mugs of spicy punch, toffee, apples, sweet to crunch. Have you been to a pumpkin patch? You can find lots of good yummy treats there. Homeward from the pumpkin patch, all your goodies stacked in back. Now, what do you do with the pumpkin when you get it home? Do you decorate it? Do you put it up as a decoration? Brush or wipe your pumpkin clean. Rub it smooth and make it gleam. Find the perfect carving space, lined with papers just in case you make a mess. Next, Gather other things you need: a bowl, a spoon for scooping seeds, a tool to trace a spooky face, and plastic saws for cutting shapes. Look what else they're doing. Looks like they're making ghost cookies, doesn't it? Oop, that says bug juice. Would you drink bug juice? Invite around a friend or two. Form a pumpkin carving crew. They're all gonna carve. Let grown-ups cut the top a bit, big enough for hands to fit. Reach down deep into the hole, grab the seeds and give a pull. You ever reach in the pumpkin and clean out all the seeds? It's kind of fun, isn't it? Lumpy chunks, sticky strings, clumpy seeds, guts and things. With a spoon, scrape sides neatly. Clean the inside out completely. Now all together, carve the eyes, giant circles of surprise. Small slits sleeping or one eye peeping. Cross-eyed crazy, angry, lazy. And below those, make a nose, a triangle, a pinprick, a nose that grows from thin to thick. Under the nose, which one of those do you like the best? Do you see all the faces? Pick a face you like the best. Under the nose is where the mouth goes. A kiss, a frown, a toothy grin, a zigzag gap cut long and thin, a smirk, a snarl, an eerie O, or pointy fangs all in a row. Look at the fangs. But wait! Before you light your new creation, first it's time for decorations. Cobwebs strung from post to post, rings of gauzy dancing ghosts, spiders, tombstones, dangling bats, skeletons, and witches' hats. Do you like to decorate for Halloween? It's fun, isn't it? Now quick, slip on gear to trick or treat and grab a sack to hold your sweets. See all the costumes? She's a witch. Looks like he's a vampire. Maybe this one's a bear, a mummy, a ghost, and a pumpkin. And she looks like she's got some devil horns. Lift your pumpkin up with pride. March it to a place outside. Set it safely on the ground and call the crew to gather round. Ask someone to strike a match. Watch. The candle's wick will catch. See it glow outside your door. Look, it's not a pumpkin anymore. It's do you know what it's called? When you carve a pumpkin, what does it become? It's not a pumpkin, but a jack-o'-lantern. Look at that jack-o'-lantern. Its red-hot eyes will gaze and flicker. Its fiery grin will blaze and snicker to guard your house while you have fun. Happy Halloween, everyone. So that's the end of Pick a Pumpkin. All right, next we're going to do a little chant called the pumpkin chant. And the word pumpkin has 2 syllables. Do you know what a syllable is? A syllable is a sound of a word. So if I say pumpkin, it has 2 parts that make 2 different hard sounds in the word. So pumpkin. So that is a 2-syllable word. Now let's say if we said the word bread, how many syllables or how many hard sounds does that make? Bread. Yep, just 1 syllable. Now let's say if we say the word Halloween, how many does that have? Halloween. So it has 3 syllables. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to clap out pumpkin, the syllables in pumpkin, to do our little pumpkin chat, okay? And we have little actions that go along with it. So we're going to go pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. We're going to make bread. Can you make pumpkin bread? Good job. And then we're going to go pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin head. Good job. Let's pat on our legs. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin pie. Can you make a big round pumpkin pie? Make a big pie. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin I. So pie rhymes with I. We're trying to rhyme. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin cake. Make a big pumpkin cake. Big, big, big. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. Shake, 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 shake. Let's try another one. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin stew. Stir your stew. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. Boo! Did I scare you? I hope so. I'm trying to be scary for Halloween. So that was our pumpkin chant. Try it more at home if you can. Next is a magnetic story called Five Little Bats. So it goes like this. 5 little bats went on a flight. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little bats went on a flight by the light of the moon one night. And there's Mama Bat. Mama Bat said, squeak, 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 squawk. But only 4 little bats came back. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do it again. 4 little bats went on a flight by the light of the moon one night. And Mama Bat said, what did she say? Squeak, 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 squawk. But only, how many? 1, 2, 3 little bats came back. So let's do it again. 3 little bats went on a flight by the light of the moon one night. Mama Bat said, squeak, 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 squawk. But only, how many? 1, 2 little bats came back. 2 little bats went on a flight by the light of the moon one night. And Mama Bat said, squeak, 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 squawk. But only, how many came back? Just the one. 1 little bat came back. 1 little bat went on a flight by the light of the moon one night. But Mama Bat said, squeak, 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 squawk. And no little bats came back. So let's see if Mama Bat can get them to come back. What does she say? Squeak, 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 squawk. And all 5 little bats came back. All right, let's sing Open, Shut Them. So put your fist up like this, and it goes, open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, crawl them, right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open up your wide mouth, but do not let them in. This is Spooky, Spooky, Spooky by Kathy McLennan. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Velvety, velvety bats. And horrible howling cats. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Webby webs and spider eggs. Then lots and lots of legs. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Rotten rats and bug-eyed flies gobbling up the pumpkin pies. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Meander, meander, slip, slimy snails, slithery slugs and silver trails. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Plants that climb and plants that curl, wings that swoosh and eyes that swirl. Spooky, spooky, spooky. The moon, what's happened to the moon? What happened to the moon? Do you see it? It's dark, it's very, very dark. Spooky, spooky, spooky. On come the lights of the fireflies. Then bright toothy smiles and light up eyes. See, they carved pumpkins and other different gourds. Out come the trick-or-treaters to play. See them all? They're all dressed up. Away go bats and cats, spiders and rats, owls and bugs, snails and slugs. Hooray, hooray, hooray! They were just costumes, huh? And that's the end of Spooky, Spooky, Spooky. All right, next we're gonna do a Halloween song called If You're a Skeleton and You Know It. So it's just like If You're Happy and You Know It, except for when we say happy, or like we did last week with the emotions, instead of saying happy or sad, we're gonna be different spooky characters. So let's try it. It goes like this. If you're a skeleton and you know it, rattle your bones, so rattle your bones. If you're a skeleton and you know it, rattle your bones, rattle your bones. If you're a skeleton and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're a skeleton and you know it, rattle your bones, so rattle your bones. Let's try a cat, a black cat. Okay, if you're a cat and you know it, say meow, meow. If you're a cat and you know it, say meow, meow. If you're a cat and you know it, then your meow will surely show it. If you're a cat and you know it, say meow, meow. Let's try a bat. Okay, it goes, if you're a bat and you know it, flap your wings, flap your wings. If you're a bat and you know it, flap your wings, flap your wings. If you're a bat and you know it, then your wings will surely show it. If you're a bat and you know it, flap your wings, flap your wings. How about a wolf? What do wolves do? They howl, right? So let's do that one. If you're a wolf and you know it, give a howl, ow. If you're a wolf and you know it, give a howl, ow. If you're a wolf and you know it, then your howl will surely show it. If you're a wolf and you know it, give a howl, ow. Okay, let's try a ghost. What do ghosts do? They say boo. So let's say boo. If you're a ghost and you know it, just say boo. If you're a ghost and you know it, just say boo. If you're a ghost and you know it, then your boo will surely show it. If you're a ghost and you know it, just say, give the last one a good loud one, boo! Okay, next we're gonna play a game called Trick or Treat Game. So what I've got here is a trick or treat bag that you might see on Halloween when you pick up your treats for Halloween trick or treat. So what we have around the bag, though, are some things that you might see on Halloween or things that you might get in your treat bag. So let's take a look at what we have. We have a pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern. We have some suckers. What's that? A black cat, a Hershey's chocolate bar, a ghost. There's some bubble gum, a bat, and some pennies. Okay. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna hide one of the things on the board, and I want you to see, after I hide it, if you can remember what was there, what's missing. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna tell you to hide your eyes, and then I'll hide something. And then when I say, okay, open your eyes, then I want you to see if you can guess what's missing, okay? Okay, so hide your eyes. Okay, open your eyes. Can you think of what's missing? Let's see. Looks like something is missing from over here. Do you remember what was over here? Can you take a guess? Okay, let's see. Oh, the suckers. Did you guess the suckers? Good job. If you did, we're going to try it again. So take a good look around again and see if you can memorize everything that's up on the board. Okay, now hide your eyes, and then I'm going to hide something in the treat bag. Okay, open your eyes. Can you tell me what's missing? looks like something down here. Do you remember what was at the bottom? This is sliding a little bit. Do you remember what was at the bottom? Take a guess. Ready? I'm going to show you. It was the ghost. If you guessed ghost, you got it right. So let's put the ghost back and let's try again. So take a good look again to remember everything. Now hide your eyes. Okay, open your eyes and see if you can tell me what is missing. Do you remember what was there? It looks like there's actually 2 empty spots. Looks like something was here and something was up here, wasn't there? Do you remember what they were? What did I hide? Okay, let's show you. The pumpkin, or the jack-o'-lantern, and the bubble gum. Good job if you got it right. Okay, let's try one more time, so hide your eyes. Okay, open your eyes. What's missing now? Let's see, do you see any empty spots? Maybe right here. Oh, and I think up here too. Do you remember what were in those spots? Let's take a look. Ready? Take your last guess. It was the Hershey bar and the pennies. Good job if you guessed those. So that was our trick or treat game. All right, let's do the banana song. So let's all stand up. Let's make a big long banana and then we peel bananas. Peel, peel bananas. Peel bananas. Peel, peel bananas. Then we chop bananas. Chop, chop bananas. Chop bananas. Chop, chop bananas. Then we mash bananas. Mash, mash bananas. Mash bananas. Mash, mash bananas. Then we eat bananas. Eat, eat bananas. Eat bananas. Eat, eat bananas. Then we get down low and we go bananas. Halloween Night by Marjorie Dennis Murray. These spooky jack-o'-lanterns. 'Twas Halloween night, and all through the house every creature was stirring, including the mouse. The walls were aflutter with little brown bats, while hordes of black spiders crept out of the cracks. By the fire in the kitchen the witch stirred her brew. To make it more smelly, she threw in a shoe. Ew. Stiff-legged zombies awoke from the dead as moth-eaten mummies arose from their beds. The pumpkins all grinned with ghoulish delight as little green creepies made treats for the night. Into each party bag they dropped 4 crunchy legs, a handful of grubs and 8 rotten eggs. Ugh. Would you want that as a treat bag? I don't know. The ghost in the parlor played softly off key as a bevy of banshees served moldy green tea. An ogre and Olaf set up the buffet with freshly picked bugs and the soup of the day. There's the soup. Would you want to eat that soup? I don't know if I would, or bugs. When up on the gable the ravens appeared, ready to cry when the tricksters drew near. Then just as the moon shed light on the path, the witch and her ravens heard somebody laugh, and like tiny moths drawn into the flame, the tricksters appeared at the end of the lane. A witch, a toad, a ghost, and a bat, a vampire, a mummy, a yellow-eyed cat, a fairy, a ghoul, and a plump little rat. So the tricksters are who? The trick-or-treaters, kids dressed up in costumes. Quick, cried the witch, they're coming this way. Take the pot off the fire, unveil the buffet. Then laughing and giggling, the children all came, their feet treading lightly over the lane. All silly and giddy and looking for sweets, all shouting together, trick or treat. Come in, said the witch. Please be our guest. Come to our party, we've put out our best. Into her parlor the children all peeked, so eager to see the Halloween treats. But what they saw on that shadowy night made each little trickster shiver with fright. So you tell me if you're going to be scared when you see this. Look at that. That's what they saw. Mummies and harpies and creepy green things, fishtails and stink bugs and dragonfly wings, newts and toads and lizards and mice, flies in the soup and crickets on ice, a ghost in the parlor and bats in the den, the witch's pet monster outside of its pen, and Ogre and Olaf and all of their friends. From the 10 little tricksters came 10 little shrieks, and away they all ran down the cobblestone street, dropping their bags and spilling their treats. So they run away screaming. I think I might too, if I saw that. So Ogre and Olaf and all of the rest enjoyed Halloween night without any guests. They each took home some leftover legs, some grubs and bugs and lizards and eggs, and all agreed that on that night as they left that this was the very best Halloween yet. And that's the end of Halloween night. Now we're going to play a game called Monster Match. So let's see, I have a bunch of different monsters up on the board, and what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to find the matches for each monster. So let's see, let's start right here. So this little guy is orange and long, he has a lot of legs, he's got spikes on his back, bulging eyes. Do you see anyone that's like that? This one here is long, has a lot of legs, but it's not the same size. This one's skinnier, has a lot more legs. And he's not orange, he's yellow. So that's not a match. What about this one? He's orange, but he's not long with a lot of legs, is he? Let's see. Do you see any other one that looks like him? Let's go down the row. Let's see. Oh, how about that one? So there's a match for him. Let's put him right there. Let's check out this guy. Look at him. He's got a lot of legs. He's blue. And it looks like his eye is at the end of his nose. Looks like he has a horn for a nose, doesn't it? So let's see. This guy has one eye too, but he's not blue, and he doesn't have a lot of legs. Is that the right one? No. What about this one? He's got a nose that kind of looks like a horn, and he does have a lot of legs, and he's blue, but it doesn't look like his eye is in his nose. He's got two eyes on the top of his head. I don't think he matches. Let's keep going. Let's look. Oh, how about that one? Does that one look like a match? Looks like it to me. Those are the same. Okay, here's this green guy again with the one eye. He's got pink spikes. He's got big legs and feet. Let's see if we can find one. Does that one look like it? What about this guy? He's green. He has a big long tongue though, but he has two eyes, not just one. I don't think that's a match. Let's keep going. Oh, does that guy look like it? I think he does. He looks just like that one. Good job. So let's see. Next, we have this little orange guy. He's got a spiky head and tail. You see one that matches? How about him? Does he match? I think he does. Okay, let's see if we can find any more matches. How about this green guy with the long red tongue, and he's got a lot of little things sticking out of his head, doesn't he? Do you see anybody that matches him? No. How about him? Yep, that's a match. Let's put him right next to him. Okay, now we've got a little pink guy with 4 legs, and he's got 2 eyes sticking out of the top of his head. Let's see if we can find one that looks like that. He's got a lot of legs, and he's got some pink, but is he the right one? No, they don't match. How about him? No. There it is. There's the match. Right down there. Let's see. Can you see any more matches? Let's see. How about this blue guy with the long horn nose and the 4 legs like an octopus almost? They look like octopus legs, but he only has 4. Does this one look like it? He's blue, but not a match. How about him? No. Oh, right there he is. There's his match. Let's see. Now this guy, I see a match for him right away. Do you see it? He's right below him. He's got all these legs, and he's yellow. Yep, that's a match. How about this guy? He's blue and yellow, has spikies on his back. Does it look like this one? He's blue and yellow, and he's got some pink too. But he's not long, kind of like a snake, is he? He's got like a long, one leg, looks like a wheel. That's not a match. There's that one again. So it's this one. Good job. Oh, we have 2 left. Did they match? They both have the spiky hair and the long leg with what looks like a wheel, 4 arms, and they're blue and yellow and pink. Do they match? They do. You did a good job. Now it's time to say goodbye. So we say our goodbye like this. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Give a hug, ladybug. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, big baboon. Out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear. Wave goodbye, butterfly. Toodaloo, kangaroo. Adios, hippos. Better shake, rattlesnake. Gotta go, buffalo. Be sweet, parakeet. Gotta truck, baby duck. Adieu, cockatoo. Gotta scat, kitty cat. Hit the trail, tiny snail. Gonna scram, little lamb. Can't stay, blue jay. Have to bail, big blue whale. And bye for now, big brown cow. Bye-bye. I hope you have a great rest of your fall and happy holidays, and we'll see you again in the winter.